Recovery Initiative. Governor Hogan.
Thank you. Well, good morning. What a beautiful day in Berlin. It's, as the Secretary said, the sun always shines in Berlin, and we're happy to be here with all of you. Thank you very much, Secretary Holt. A couple of people we did not introduce. I want to thank, first of all, your great legislators who represent you so well in Annapolis, and the mayor and the council. But we have a couple of other, in addition to Secretary Holt, who does a great job at the Department of Housing and Community Development. We have our Department of Natural Resources Secretary, Jeannie Hadaway-Riccio. And we've got, Secretary Holt talked about all this money. We brought our budget secretary with us too, David Brinkley, the guy that has to count all that money and get it out. But it's really wonderful to be back in Berlin. What a lovely town. We're just happy to be back here again and get a chance to see some folks. And we're here also to announce a transformative new initiative to help us really jumpstart the next phase of our economic recovery from COVID-19. So we just talked to some of the small business owners down the street who were talking about how they were able to innovate and pivot during this really difficult time and utilize some of the funding and the grants and the loans to really, not only survive the pandemic, but to make improvements and to hopefully they're going to be doing even more business now that we've got things back on track. But this week really does mark a significant moment in our state's history as we bring to an end the COVID-19 state of emergency and as we begin to look to the future. Despite the unprecedented challenges caused by the worst global pandemic in more than 100 years, the entire mission of our state government continues to be trying to keep Maryland open for business. And last spring, we launched a comprehensive business relief program to direct over $700 million to help hard-pressed Marylanders and small businesses to get through this difficult period. This year, we enacted the Relief Act, which was a $1.45 billion package, the largest tax cut in state history to help struggling Maryland families and small businesses and provide much needed economic stimulus. All told, the state has provided more than $2.1 billion in emergency assistance to help those Marylanders most in need. We supported existing small businesses. And as a result of all of these efforts by all of the team in state government and working together with your local officials, all of the hard work and the resilience of the people of Maryland and our small business community, our state has had one of the strongest economic recoveries in the nation. And we're creating jobs at a rate faster than the country and faster than 40 other states. We've now had 13 consecutive months of job growth, during which we've added more than 266,000 jobs here in the state of Maryland. More people are going back to work. More jobs are available than ever before in the history of the state. But unfortunately, as part of the devastating toll of the pandemic, more of our downtown Main Street retail and commercial space across the state is vacant. Berlin's doing a lot better than some of our other smaller towns, but it's just, one or two empty storefronts in a small community can affect an entire town. And so we have a choice. We can either accept empty storefronts as the new status quo, or we can see it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. As you probably know by now, I've never been a fan of the status quo, especially when it comes to Maryland's economy. So today, I'm pleased to announce the launch of Project Restore, a transformative $25 million initiative to help incentivize new business growth, to create more jobs on main streets and in downtown communities all across our state. Through Project Restore, the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development, under the leadership of Secretary Holt, will be providing new financial incentives to businesses and developers that occupy and or revitalize vacant retail and commercial space. So if you're a small business that starts operations in a vacant storefront, this program will provide you up to 1 year of rental subsidies to help offset startup costs. If you're investor, developer who's investing in a commercial storefront in one of our great main streets and downtowns, this program will provide you with 1 year of sales tax rebates. Businesses in Baltimore City and in any one of our opportunity zones across the state in Maryland will be eligible for an additional year of financial incentives. Maryland is proud to have 149 opportunity zones, among the most of any state in the country, including one in every single jurisdiction, every single county of our state. These opportunity zones are fostering a new environment of economic opportunities in areas that need it most. And Project Restore will help drive even more investment into these communities. It's also a smart and innovative way to use federal relief funds to revitalize our towns, to support jobs and economic recovery. Project Restore will help put even more coming soon and open for business signs in storefront windows, create thousands of jobs, and transform downtowns, main streets, neighborhoods, and communities. So this initiative is just one more shining example of how we aren't just committed to fully recovering from this pandemic, but we're committed to coming back stronger and better than ever before. So thank you all very much for joining us today.